What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Tame Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is Friday. Today is going to be the last day of the World Dex coverage. It is day number 6. I don't know if I said that or not. Day number 6. Day number 6. There we go. But today we're going to cover, obviously, we're going to cover the World Champion, the winner, Shintaro Ito, playing his Mega Audino Magearna Cobalion Metal deck that nobody saw coming. Came out of nowhere. I mean, this is pretty crazy. Probably one of the craziest stories we heard in such a long time about the World Championship. I think the last time somebody won with the deck that we didn't know about really was like in 2003 when Japanese came over Team Magma. And even then, I think this deck is like way underrated than that. Like nobody, like I couldn't tell. I would put so much money that somebody said Mega Audino would have won Worlds besides besides the Japanese who played it. Like I didn't hear nobody was talking about Mega Audino, and I still to this day cannot believe Mega Audino won. Like I'm still like, how did this happen? Imagine playing the deck. I kind of figured out how they did it, and let's go over the deck and let's see what's it about. Why did this deck win the World Championship? Now, I played a 4-3 Mega Audino line. Audino has the Drain Slap 20, heal 20 for this Pokemon, and do the Wave 60. This deck does 10 more damage for each of your bench Pokemon. Now, we really don't care about Audino too much. What we really care about is this Mega Audino, whatever you call it. It has the attack Magical Symphony. It does 110 damage, and if you play a support card from your hand during this turn, this attack does 50 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Now, that is snipe damage is one of the biggest things we've ever seen in Pokemon. Like, Dark REX was one of the strongest cards because of Night Spear, 90-30. We saw Landers do great for a long time, the 30-30. Kyurem did well with the Frost Spear. Like, snipe damage was such a good card, and nobody played Mr. Mime, and nobody expected snipe damage, and this is why Mega Audino was so good, because you get Magical Symphony to 110 to knock out Shaymins, and put pressure on bench Pokemon, which is why it's so good. And it also had 220 HP, which is very, very tanky. Like, 220, a lot of HP to deal with, and Mega Audino did it, and that's how it did. Like, do 110 snipe was really strong, especially against Night March when you license a Shaymin, do 110, 52 on like a Joltik, and then do it again. Woo! Oh man, that's why this card did so well. Alright, so there's Mega Audino, of course, so we know what that guy does now. 2 Shaymin to help set up 1 Absol with the Cursed Eyes, move 3 damage counters from one of your opponent's Pokemon to another of their Pokemon, so that way you can manipulate the damage and do whatever you want to. 1 Cobalion, which is definitely an interesting tech. It has, its first tech is called Quick Guard. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from base Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. This Pokemon can't use Quick Guard during your next turn, but still, making it where bases can't hurt you, it's really, really strong, especially this format with the dominating basic EXs. And then it has the attack Revenge Blast, which is actually really strong. It does 30, and this attack does 30 more damage for each prize card your opponent has taken. So if your opponent's taken, 5 prize cards, that's 150, plus the other 30 is 180. So at some point, you could just put that Cobalion, attach a metal, and be like, yeah, I'm just going to sit here while my Mega Audino swinging, and then all of a sudden a Revenge Blast for the last 2 prize cards, which is really cool. I love this attack a lot because that's what Shaymin EX's attack was. There was a Revenge Blast Shaymin. It did the exact same thing, which was an EX, and this was not EX, so that's why it's so cool. And also, the card that I asked a bunch of people out about is Magearna. Magearna has the ability Mystic Heart. Prevent all effects of your opponent's attacks except damage done to each of your Pokemon that has any metal energy attached to it. The main thing I talked about, people, when I was talking about Magearna, is Trevenant Break. Trevenant Break puts 3 damage counters on each of your opponent's Pokemon, which that makes it where this tag doesn't work. Yeah, prevent all effects of your opponent's attacks except damage. Because when you Silent Fury, you're not doing 30, you're putting 30. So you're actually, that's the weird part of Mystic Heart. Like, Mystic Heart is such a weird ability. Obviously, it does well with like anything that may paralyze you or poison you or confuses you. Like, obviously that stuff doesn't work. Somebody pointed out the Jirachi Stardust. It doesn't knock out your DCs, but you still can't hurt the Jirachi next turn. Yeah, there's a lot, like, Magearna is such a weird card, but hey, he won with it. Bubble as well. Bubble, if they flip heads, you're not paralyzed, which could be very helpful as well. It's one way that Froakie can swing, or Greninja could swing the matchup and get lucky with the Bubble Flip if they paralyze you for a turn. But still, Magearna was in there. He did help him win. I'm I mean, obviously, I'm not 100% sure. The one thing I hate, that I didn't, I guess not hate, but didn't like about the World Championship is we only saw the Megaladino once, or I guess, Shintaro's list was one time, and that was the finals. Like, they didn't show in top 4, they didn't show in top 8 for some weird reason. And there, yeah, that's his Pokemon line. Oh, and the one Hoopa for Scoundering to search for 3 EX Pokemon. I'm still not convinced Magearna is the, I don't know. Obviously, what for him, I'm not going to say anything else. I guess, I don't know. You could use Soul Blaster as well. 120 during your next turn. This Pokemon, Soul Blaster's attacks base damage is 60. Some people say Jolteon and Regice, but that doesn't work because that's on your opponent's Pokemon, not on your Pokemon. So that doesn't work. I don't know. Articuno couldn't put you to sleep. Jacob and Wagner told me that. Articuno can't put you to sleep. So I don't know. I don't know, but there's his list. I mean, Megaladino's so strong, 110, 50 snipe is really, really cool. Alright, so that's all the Pokemon in the deck. One is Gabriel, so both players switch their active Pokemon. One Mega Turbo, which I still don't know if I'm a big fan of. Like, I wish I had more than one. But the thing to note is your opponent's really not going to one-shot your Megaladino, so that's why you only play the one out of nowhere, just in case you are behind. But it's still really good. I want to play 2 or 3, but obviously we can see why. The list is so tight, but whatever. The one was enough for him. One Megaphone, which I do like a lot to discard all tools cards attached to your opponent's side of the field. One Super Rod, shuffle, and 3 combination of Pokemon and basic energies. 4 Train as well, 4 Ultra Ball, and 4 VS Seeker. 2 AZ, so maybe if you want a second Mega Turbo, you can maybe cut an AZ, but AZ is so good to pick up, like, Absol. Like, picking up Absol's, reusing it, it's really cool. You can do it twice, maybe, which could be very helpful to help you take those knockouts. 1 Hex Mating to shut down abilities, 2 Lysander, 2 N, 1 Pokemon Center Lady. Like, if you're new to the channel, Pokemon Center Lady is my favorite supporter card. Like, when I play full art supporter cards, this is the only full art supporter card I play. Sadly, it does rotate. No, Pokemon Center rotates. Oh man, it's for Flashfire. It's one of me so many games. But Pokemon Center, it can make your Megadinos even more tankier. I mean, look, the card works well. Like Megadino, look at how that looks. Look at Pokemon Center. They have to play together, right? They look amazing together. But heal 60 and remove all special conditions. Make your Ardino even more tankier, which is really nice. 4 Sycamore, 1 Xerosic, and 2 Parallel City. Depending which way you flip it, you either have 3 bench Pokemon or your Grass, Fire, Water do 30 less damage. But mainly you're going to put on your side to knock off your Shamans, which is pretty good. Maybe your Hoopa, maybe your Absol. If you already put it down, you can Parallel City, knock off your Absol, Super Rod, Ultra Ball back in your deck, and reuse it if you can't if your opponent gets rid of the Stadium card, which is really cool. 4 Audino Spirit Links to make sure you get that evolution out ASAP. 2 Flowstones for all your Pokemon. Hooper does have a 2 retreat cost. Magearna is a 1. I think everybody else is a 1. Cobalion is 2. Absol is 1. And Shebe is 1. 4 DCs and 6 Metal Energies, and that is Shintaro's list that he used to win the Pokemon World Championship. Now, after rotation, I'm not sure this deck is still very viable. Some people say it is, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I don't think it is going to be that much because I don't know, it was really good for, like, to beat Night March and stuff like that, but, like, now, like, Primals, like, Mega Crosses and stuff like that, are officially come out, Mega Mewtwo's about to come out, and it'll be interesting to see, can Mega Audino stand up or not? I'm not sure. I want to find out. Nobody knew about it before rotation, so nobody really knows about it after rotation either, to see if Mega Audino is still a player or not. But hopefully you enjoyed this video, and hopefully you enjoyed this series of me covering World Decks. Like I said, next week we'll start covering some standard stuff. The rotation has happened. I am testing right now to try to make the best decks for everybody, and we'll see what happens on Monday. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and let's see the deck in action. Alright, putting against Moritz Gatas, playing a Colors and a Water deck. Is it a Greninja deck? Is it the rematch of the finals? We won the coin flip. We'll be able to go first. Oh my goodness, on to our turn. Is this a rematch? Is it? Oh, we'll find out here in a second. We'll press done. Oh my goodness, there's Greninja Frogadiers. Alright, time to see who the champion is. Alrighty. Oh no. Okay, alright, well, we got Absol. So we'll drop Absol. Come, go down, Absol. Go down to the field, buddy. I guess I'm an Ultra Ball. Oh, my opponent has no basic Pokemon. Well, it's their Absol. They must have Talonflame because it took them a second to decide what to do. Oh my goodness. Is it a rematch at the finals? We'll find out here in a second. Oh man, we know they play Talonflame. We know they play Burst of Balloons. It looks like it'd be Shintaro versus Cody again. Oh man, hopefully Hopefully Audino becomes the winner again. But back to I think yesterday we did a Greninja deck as well, which is pretty funny. But it looks like they have a Talonflame. Once again, they're contemplating, do they start this hand or not? That is the big question. I guess the real question is, how much HP does Talonflame have? I should know this after playing the Almastar Aerodactyl Talonflame deck. Okay, it has 130, so we cannot one-shot it with our Mega Audinos. Alright, so gonna get a new hand. Alright, so they get a real... How many mulligans are we drawing right now? Holy cow, it's gonna be a lot. Gonna get a new hand again, okay. Alright, another mulligan. Okay, we'll take it. We will take it. How many... We played the one escape rope, right? Yeah, the one escape rope, no switch. Alright, so another mulligan, okay. Alright. So I'll get a new hand of 7. And, wait for it. They have Talonflame. Are they gonna put a Pokemon down? Alright, so they finally... Okay, so they finally got one. Alright, so there we go. Is it Talonflame or is it Froakie? Yes, we'll take all these mulligans. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Alrighty. Okay, so we'll press... Oh, we'll put down Audino. That seems great. Press done, and there is Talonflame. Alright, so we'll put a DCE, Spirit Link, Ultra Ball, discard 1 and 2. And with this... I guess I'm gonna grab Hoopa. Yeah, we'll grab Hoopa. We'll put that guy down. We'll use Scoundring, search for, I guess, double Audino. Alright, so we'll put double Audino down. 1 and 2. Okay. Put one down, put the other one down, and I'm just gonna pass on to our opponent's turn. Alright, but next we have the Audino, we have the Metal Energy, we're gonna play, start with Megaphone. I guess I should have looked to see if Escape Rope was in the deck. That would have been a thing. But I still want to put up play Wale, which we know, Cody didn't play Wale, if I remember correctly, but Water's in the active. Froakie did coming down, okay. Alright, so we'll see if Froakie come down. Oh man, do we wait to attach the Metal Energy and hope to hit a Mega Turbo? We hit Mega Turbo, we could, like, Energy Retreat, Mega Turbo Lysander Knockout? That could be fancy. But let's see, what does our opponent have? Do they have an in? That'd be really cool. Like, I know I'd be really sad because we gave it the Audino, the Shaman. There's a Lysander, bring it up to Hoopa. Fancy. Alright, so Air Blitz for 40. Alright, you're gonna put two cards in their hand. Alright, so there they go. Gonna put 2 cards in their hand, and let's see, what do they get? I guess we won't be able to tell, but they put 82 cards in their hand. So there's 1 and 2. And on our turn, what do we get? There's an Ultra Ball, which is great. We can put our hand out even more. So I'm gonna Ultra Ball, discard the Megaphone, and I guess the Pokemon Center Lady? We'll discard Lysander. We'll discard those 2. This seems a little bit better. Okay, so let's see what's in our deck real quick. Is the Escape Rope in? Oh, the Escape Rope's in here. And, okay, the Mega Turbo doesn't matter too much. How many AZs? 2 AZs. Alright, so press done. We will Metal Energy, Mega Audino, and we will Shaman set up for 5 new cards. Can we find the AZ or not? Come to me. Alright. We'll Train Ismo. There's a Floatstone. Alright, so what we can do now is we can... Oh, I forgot we played Floatstone. Well, Floatstone the active. We will Via Seeker for a Lysander. Bring up that Froakie and take a knockout right now. Come to me, Froakie. We will free treat into the Mega Audino and we'll take a knockout using Magical Symphony, and we can put pressure on this Talonflame for next turn. Alright, so go down to Fire Prize cards, show me the money, there's an in. Alright, so things are looking great for us. So on our opponent's turn, I guess we should have put down the Spirit Link. I don't know why we didn't, but whatever. There's a Burst Balloon going into the active, which we don't care about too much. And both players shuffle their hand into the deck and get a new hand of 5. We get 5, they get 6. Alright, so it seems like Cody does... Cody. Like, it's actually Cody. Yes, it is Cody. Alright, so let's see if my opponent actually does have cards while Cody didn't have the finals. There's a low ball for a Froakie. Okay. Alrighty. So, Froakie coming down, but we have a Lysander and a discard pile. Splash Energy going down to it. It's only in the active spot, right? Is your active Pokemon. So, yeah, we'll hit it, and we don't get hit by the Burst Balloon, which is really, really nice. Alrighty. So, things are looking great for us right now. So, we'll see Air Blitz with 2 cards in their hand. Okay. And on our turn, we're going to Lysander bring out that Froakie. I'm so sorry. So, Via Seeker for Lysander. Bring up that Froakie. We'll put a Metal Energy on one of the Autonos, and we will take a knockout, dude. 110 and 50 to that Talonflame one more time. Oh man. Okay, so go down to 4 prize cards. There is another Mega Audino, and what we can do next turn is we can take 2 prize cards. Because we can, okay, there's another Burst Balloon, don't care about that. Froakie coming down. And what else does our opponent have? If they have a Lysander, that could be a really good play right now, but why don't you go to Froakie? And what will they do? They needed a VS Seeker for N, or a VS Seeker for Lysander to bring out Audino. This is a VS Seeker for an N. Both players shuffle their hand into the deck. We'll get 4, they get 6, and let's see what do we find off these cards. Hopefully, we can find another VS Seeker for the Froakie. My opponent will be so mad. Okay, there's a Trainer's Mill, DCE. Alrighty. So, there's an Aero Blitz for 40. I'm gonna put 2 cards in their hand. Okay. Man, if we find a VS Seeker, we win the game. We Lysander double knockout. Alright, there's another Lysander, 2 VS Seekers left in the deck. Can we do it or not? Now, if we can't, we're still in a really good position. Oh man, if we top deck AZ, we can take a double knockout as well. Oh man, AZ could win us a game. Like AZ pick up Absol, put 30 here, double knockout. That could be really good. VS Seeker, Lysander could be really good. Alright, so put 2 cards in their hand. On our turn, what do we get? There's a Xerosic, which we could play right now so Burst Balloon doesn't hit us. A Trainer's Mill. No, we whiffed it! Alright, so grab Hex Maniac. We will Xerosic, get rid of that Burst Balloon. DC Audino, and I'm just going to Magical Symphony for the knockout. And those Burst Balloon does not hit us. So 110 to 50. We are down to 3 prize cards. Alrighty. And there's a Lysander. Okay. So Lysander is great because what we can do next turn is double knockout 2 like a Frogadier and Frogadier if they do water duplicates. He could play another N though, but a Burst Balloon going to the active, okay? Frogadier coming online. And we can see a water duplicates as a Splash going to the active, okay? And a town map to reveal those prize cards. Oh, 2 Frogadiers are prized. Oh my goodness, that's so bad for my opponent. Because now they're going to water duplicates and only get 1. There's a Rough Seas coming down, but we still can knock it out with a Lysander. We can win next turn if our opponent does not put another Pokemon down. Like if they put down 1 Frogadier, we can Lysander take a double knockout. Oh my goodness. And there's an in. Alright, so both shuffle our hands to deck, but man, they need to find a Froakie. They need to find something else. And let's see, what do we get off the end for 3? And in, okay, so now to knockout. We don't have the game yet. Dive Ball, okay. Gonna get a Froakie out, okay. Well, we have a Sycamore, DCE, Sycamore, discard hand, draw 70 cards. Froakie coming down, Dive Ball for another Froakie. Alright, so it seems like my opponent finally found some cards. They could Dive Ball for a Frogadier. Looks like they're not gonna get anything, okay. Alright, so there's a water duplicates, and they're only getting 1 Frogadier out because the other 2 are prized. Holy cow. Alright, so on our turn, we get a Hex Maniac. So we're going to DC this guy. We'll Sycamore, discard our hand, draw 70 cards, looking for the Megaphone. And alright, there's no Megaphone, but oh man, okay. I think I'm still going to take a knockout. I think taking a knockout is the greatest play right now. Yes, I'm going to Magical Symphony for the knockout. We'll do 50 damage to this, the Froakie. Alright, so 50 damage to that guy. We'll go down to 2 prize cards. We'll have 140 left. He can knock us out next to there's a Floatstone, okay? Alrighty, so here comes Frogadier, but things are still looking great for us. He can get down Greninja, get another Pokemon down. We'll go down to 1. So there's a Rough Seas healing to 50, bring it down to 20, okay? Oh man, we had so many options. We just didn't hit it. Greninja coming down. How many? So 1 Spirit Link is the only thing played. A Frogadier coming down. Okay. Froakie coming down. And there's a retreat into the Froakie. Okay. Interesting. I think if he doesn't end us, I'm definitely licensing this guy to take a knockout. Like that's definitely the smartest play to do. Wait, can we? No, we can't. We can't win next turn. I was like, can we move the damage counters around some way? Nope, we can't. Alright, but I'm going to license that Greninja, take a knockout while we can, and still be in a really good position, but our opponent can't end us to 1. There's a Super Rod, going to shuffle 3 combination of cards in their deck. There's a Water, and a Froakie. And will we see an in or not? Nope, just a pass. On to our turn. There's a Mega Audino, which is pretty much useless. We'll Flowstone the Shebe. We'll Ultra Ball, discard Magearna. And AZ. We won't grab anything. We will Lysander, bring up the Greninja, and we will Magical Symphony for 110, and we'll do the 50 damage to the Frogadier one more time so it can knock out a Greninja. And there we go, my opponent can see in the game, and man, that's just how good, like, this deck is. Like, we saw, like, Cody kind of pass in the finals, but even then you can see how this matchup plays out. Like, we have too many Lysanders, we can bring up the Pokemon, they have so few HP, we can easily just start sniping them. And there we go, guys. We saw the finals of Mega Audino versus Greninja. So for people who want to see how the game would actually go, there we go, guys. And there's the Mega Audino deck. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Next week, we will start covering some new standard stuff. Monday, we'll have Main Deck Monday back. Rogue Tuesday, we'll have some Rogue deck. It's going to be interesting because I got to figure out what I consider rogue, because all these decks are going to be rogue, but maybe I can find some interesting decks that people don't really think of, and we'll play those out and see what happens. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Have a great Friday. We'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be really exciting. I recorded 2 days of League Challenges, so we'll have 2 League Challenges on Saturday and Sunday. So if you want to see some expanded League Challenges, we'll see those tomorrow. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty. Bye. Alright guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to our 3 sponsors, 60 Cards, Yeti Gaming, and the Pokemon Company International. Links to everything will be down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty.